Hi, in this video, I will show you how to get the Southwest Companion Pass. This is definitely one of the biggest, best kept secrets in the traveling world. As you know, whenever Tam and I travel around many destinations in the US or even the Caribbean, we actually get to do it for free. How is that possible? Well, that's what I'm going to show you today. It's actually not a trick or anything. It's actually real. You actually do get about 1 to 2 years worth of free travel for yourself and for your spouse or companion, which could be anyone. So how does that work? So first of all, let me explain to you what the Southwest Companion Pass is. If you Google Southwest Companion Pass, you will see this page here. The Southwest Companion Pass basically allows you to designate one person as your companion. Now this could be anyone, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever. And basically that person gets to travel with you for free whenever you fly on Southwest. Now normally this companion pass is a perk only given to those who fly very frequently for Southwest. So typically, for example, if you have to fly to get status on an airline, like 25,000 miles per year to get certain kind of status. Now the Southwest Companion Pass requires you to fly 110,000 points in a 1-year period, or 100 one-way flight in a 1-year period to get the pass. Obviously the requirement is, they require a lot of flying because this is a free ticket for your companion. But here's the secret to getting it for free. Well, almost free depending on how you look at it. So basically, the way to do it is to get credit cards. Now, you hear credit card, you might be worried that getting credit card will lower your credit score and all that. But reality is, having a lot of credit card actually does not lower your credit score. It actually increases your credit score. I personally, before I signed up for all these credit cards, my score was around in the 700s. But after getting these credit cards, it's actually now in the 800s. So it's kind of unbelievable, but it's definitely true. So, okay, so going further. So basically, the secret is you have to sign up for 2 credit cards that Southwest offer. So let me show you what the credit cards are. So first of all, Southwest and Chase, the card is actually, the bank is actually from Chase, but it's a Southwest card. Southwest and Chase actually offers 4 different Southwest credit cards. Now, the first one is, they call it, there's 2 types of card, right? Personal and business card. So they basically have what's called a Southwest Personal Premier credit card, and another personal card is the Southwest Personal Plus credit card. And then the other 2 cards are basically the same thing except it's the business version. So there's a total of 4 credit cards. You only need to apply for 2 of the credit card. So usually the best way to do it is you apply for the 2 personal cards, the Southwest Premier and the Southwest Plus card. So here is the secret. So basically, typically, the Southwest credit card only gives you a bonus of 25,000 points. Now, when it's only offering you 25,000 points, you cannot get the Southwest Companion Pass. The secret is you have to wait until they offer 50,000 points for each of the credit card. So going back to what we see here, so this is how it's going to work. So you see that you require 110,000 qualifying points. Now let me pull up a notepad for you so you can kind of see how we can explain this. So you can see that each card, Southwest Personal Premier card, will offer you, let me actually make a font smaller, will offer you 50,000 points when you sign up. Now the Southwest Personal Plus card will also offer you 50,000 points. So together, you combine, you get pretty much 100,000 points. Now, in order to get the Southwest Companion Pass, you actually need 110,000 points. So how it's going to work is this is what you have to do. So going further, each of the credit card requires you to do a minimum spend. Okay, so what is a minimum spend? So basically, how the promotion works is that when you sign up for the credit card, you have to spend a certain amount in the first 3 months of that credit card. So each of the card will require you to spend $2,000 within the first 3 months of the credit card sign up. Now, you might think $2,000 per card is actually quite a lot, which it is true. So both cards require a spend of $4,000. But the key here is, obviously, you can ask your family member or anybody else to kind of help you meet this minimum spend. But obviously, the key is after you have the companion pass, you can travel to many places for free, and it's really a big bargain. Okay, so let me explain further. So $2,000. Let me see here. So for $2,000, you have to sign up for both, use that for both of those cards. And then, so for example, you sign up for the credit card, you get the 2,000, and then you charge $2,000 per card. Now you'll get a 50,000 bonus point per credit card after you meet that requirement. But because you also spend $2,000 on each card, and they will give you 2,000 1 point per dollar spent. So therefore, your total, the amount of points you're going to get after meeting the minimum spend is actually 104,000 points. Basically 50,000 points from each card, along with $2,000 that you spent to get there. Okay? So now you're short of 6,000 points, right? So how that's going to work is, pretty much depending on when you sign up for the card, you have that whole calendar year to spend the rest of the $6,000. So $4,000 is needed within the first 3 months after you sign up, and after that you have the whole calendar year to spend the remaining $6,000. Once you've hit that $6,000, you will now have a total of 110,000 points, and that's when you get the Southwest Companion Pass. So the key here is the timing of when you sign up for the card. So the Southwest once you obtain it, it will be valid for the year that you obtain it in, and the whole year afterwards, the next year afterwards. So for example, if today is September, you sign up for the credit card, September 2015, you sign up for the card, you meet the minimum spend in 2 months, so that's November. And then you meet the $6,000 spend in December. So pretty much that means you will get your companion pass starting December 2015, and it will expire the end of 2016. Now, if you sign up for the card and meet all the minimum spend in January 2016, then that will mean you will be able to get the companion pass for the rest of 2016 and 2017. So as you can see, the best time to get the companion pass is the beginning of the year, not the end. So having said that, what is the drawback to some of this? So first of all, in order to get this deal, you have to remember to sign up for both credit cards at the same time. Getting one card will not earn you there because you have to get the 110,000 points in the same calendar year. Second of all, there will be time when Chase and Southwest will not offer you 50,000 points. So as you can see right now, in the Premier card, it's offering 50,000 points, but the Plus card is actually not offering 50,000 points right now. Now, having said that, they actually run a lot of promotions, so both cards typically will have 50,000 points promotion very frequently. You can find that out, for example, by doing a Google search. Southwest Credit Card Premier. So you can see once you do that, you click on the first link that comes up, and you can see that there's currently a 50,000 point promotion right now for that card. Now go back, and I'm going to type in replace Premier with Plus, and click on the link. See, currently you can see that the Plus card only has 25,000 point promotion. So currently, basically right now, you cannot get the companion pass deal right now because the points, they're not giving you the right promotion. However, we mentioned earlier that there are business cards. So actually, if you type in Southwest Business Premier Card, you'll see that, let me see here, click on the business one, you see that it's actually currently offering 50,000 points also. In other words, you can get the companion pass right now if you sign up for one personal Premier card and one business Premier card. Now, applying for business credit card are more difficult though. So I do suggest you apply for 2 personal cards. So you're going to have to wait until the Plus cards have the promotion available to you. But pretty much that's the main idea behind applying for the 2 cards. Now do note that each card does have an annual fee. Now the annual fee for the Premier card is $99 per year. The Plus card is $69 per year. Now it might sound a lot, but actually it is not at all. It's a very small amount. You can actually cancel the card, whenever after you get the points to your account. Of course, I don't recommend that because you want to wait a little bit before canceling any credit card, right? Now, how much of free flights are you really getting with the Companion Pass? So, remember what I mentioned earlier. Once you get 110,000 points, you'll get the Companion Pass. So let me pull that out. So 110,000 points actually equates to, if we calculate it out, I would say it's probably going to give you an average of about 5 round-trip tickets from Washington, D.C. to California. That's an estimate. It depends on how many points the flight is, but basically the cheaper the flight, the less points you have to use to book that flight, and the more flights you can take. So for example, going to California, I would say on average takes about 20 to 25,000 points round trip per person, right? But with the Companion Pass, your companion gets to go with you for free. So therefore, the total number of points you need to redeem for that flight is about 20 to 25,000 points. So you can see you can get about 4 or 5, flights to California, round trip flights to California. Now, if you're going to shorter places, say you're going to Portland, Maine, or to closer locations such as Florida or Atlanta, the typical points usage for that would probably be more around 10 to 15,000 points. So going to closer places, you're going to see that you can travel a lot more, right? Now, if you like to go to Cancun or other Caribbean places, they do have flights going there. And I would say the average points required is about 20,000 points. So you can see right there that, with this deal, you're getting quite a lot of free flights, 5 free trip in a year period or in a 2-year period. Now, even if after you run out of points, it's still a big bargain because you can still book a paid flight and your companion will still get to go for free. So, say you book a ticket for $300 to California and you ran out of points, so you paid for that ticket, $300 round trip. Your companion still gets to go for free, so pretty much you're getting a half price ticket for the both of you. So still a big bargain. So yeah, that's pretty much the main idea behind getting the Companion Pass. Now do note that make sure before you sign up for the credit card that you go to southwest.com. Let me turn off this. And make sure that you enroll up on the upper right for a Rapid Reward account. This is very important because when you sign up for the actual credit card itself, you actually need to put in that same Rapid Reward number for both of the cards that you are signing up for to make sure that the points actually go to the same account. If you sign up and you forget this step, that means they will create another number for each of the credit card for the points to go to, and therefore you will not be able to get the Southwest Companion Pass. So keep in mind, make sure and plus you do have to sign up for 2 cards pretty much at the same time. You don't want to be signing up for 1 card this year and then the next card next year, as that will not work. So keep those things in mind. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us before you sign up to make sure you're doing it correctly. So there you have it. That's how you sign up for the Southwest Companion Pass. So like I said earlier, right now, the promotion for a personal card is only 50,000 points for Premier and 25,000 points for the Plus card. You're going to need to wait until both cards have a 50,000 point promotion. You can do that. You can search for that by actually Googling each of the card name and seeing what promotion pops up, or using other websites that I will mention in the text below to keep up with what current promotions are being offered. Now, a good thing with that is you can actually do this right now for yourself, for one person only, say yourself, and then once your Companion Pass expire in 2 years, or whenever it expires, your wife or your partner can do the same thing, and then they'll get another 2 years of free travel. Alright, I hope you find it helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave any comments or send us an email, and we'll be glad to help you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.